All right, we got Virginia and Coastal Carolina. We've got Virginia 3.5-point road favorites, 55 the total. Classic situation where, I thought Temple was so bad that Coastal could just roll them, and it got off to a great start, but I don't know, they kind of shot themselves in the foot. Offense kind of sputtered the rest of the way, and Temple actually dangerously hung around in that game against Coastal Carolina. So bad job by me saying to lay the points there with Coastal. That being said, now they're back in a point spread role that we definitely prefer this team. When they're underdogs, obviously their one try as a dog this year came in the first game of the year against Jacksonville State, where they had that 55-27 outright blowout win as dogs. So we know they're better in this role. And I know one thing after last week, and I know Maryland's capable, no doubt, but Virginia's still not a team I'm ready to say, yeah, let's lay more than a field goal on the road. Now, I know obviously it's ACC versus Sun Belt here, but we're talking about a Sun Belt conference that is one of the better group of 5 conferences in college football. Like I said, I wasn't thrilled with what I saw from the Coastal defense. What does worry me about Coastal, and that's why I'm hesitant to take them as well in this game, CMAC, is you got outgained by Temple last week. That's not a good sign. Temple's offense really had not done anything prior to last week, and Vasco is still a work in progress for me for Coastal. Yes. If they run the football, they can be successful, and they ran the football really well the first 2 games. That's really the key, with this offense, is are they going to be able to run the football against Virginia? Well, if you look at Virginia here so far this season, as far as their run defense goes, they are worse against the pass. They're not great against the run, but they're actually worse against the pass. So it's a question about whether Coastal is going to be able to run it effectively here in this game. Right now, I don't have a strong feel for this game, side or total for that matter. Because the one thing with Coastal is we've seen some overs, but you need efficiency. They're not going to play fast. Virginia won't either. Will there be enough efficiency for this game to go over the total? I mean, I kind of like the over with Virginia last week, and it stayed under. You won't get as much pace here. That would be the concern about trying to go over a 55 with this total. Side right now, I lean Coastal, but I'm not running to bet it at the moment. CMAC, what do you think here?
Yeah, this was another one where I think this week it was where I'll take what my record, because I was going to move on Virginia +3. Then it dropped. I stayed off. I moved back to 2.5, kind of right before kickoff, a couple hours before. And this team just totally disappointed. Let's get to their side here. I mean, come on. It scores 14-13 and just pathetic in that second half. Horrible. 3-and-out punt, pick, 3-and-out, fumble, turnover on downs to end the game. That was their second half. Calandria, it just was awful. And hats off to Maryland. I mean, just dominated that second half in what's kind of a close game after the first in that one. Calandria, like I talked about, 247 through 2 picks. Just turnovers are a killer for them. Now, they've been better a little bit on the road, like kind of last year. They had some better games where they kept it close. But they're laying 3.5 here. Not after what I saw. Maybe they play a little bit better. And Coastal, another team, foot off the gas. They're up 21-3. They got a quick touchdown, pick 6. And it's 21-3 at halftime. And yeah, it's just kind of let the foot off the gas. One thing, Coastal, they need to run it. And can they do that here? Because they've been excellent. I mean, they've averaged, 250 basically a game. It's got to be your top 20. I think it's even higher than that here. But I don't trust Vasco like you're talking about. But, man, I kind of like them here. And with the total, I'd lean over. I don't know if I can even, bet this game. But it seems like that's what Coastal could do. And even, the games before where they dominated, like Jacksonville State, I mean, they gave up some points, even as much as they were running wild there on the ground. So I'd lean the dog and lean over. This is one I wanted to sit with a little bit more with Coastal.
Yeah, I think moving forward when you fade Temple, you're not going to get bargains, but maybe split it up first half, full game. On some of these games, you worry that a Coastal is going to happen like last week where they get up big at the first half and they think, this is going to be easy. This is going to be a cakewalk. Yeah, and then they fall asleep, little dopey in the second half.
Yeah, totally. And and I always bring it up. when you get a team like that, like it's just lay it, like, but still Coastal on the road, laying almost 3 touchdowns. I mean, near there. Yeah, it always catches my, my eye when that happens. And look what happened, backdoor.
Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. Yeah, you're 100% right there about Christian Washington, Ramon Scott. Good to see Ramon Scott. Yeah, absolutely. He's been a big weapon in the offense so far for Tim Beck and for Coastal Carolina. Shout out to Ramon Scott. Kongs Clips, man, what a start to the season for you. Congratulations. Seems like every week, I think you've had a profitable card every week from what I've seen. So way to go. Great start. Ross Pitts, T-Mac, everyone in the chat, everyone watching on Facebook and Twitter X as well. Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. We appreciate it very much. Onward we go.